Hello everybody! Today we are going to speak about an optimistic piece written by Robert Schumann, The Happy Farmer. The unusual thing about this composition is that the right hand is playing the accompaniment and the left hand is playing the melody. The main character of this piece is the farmer, so his voice meant to be in the low register of the piano. In the German score edition, we can find two indication words, frisch und munter, and this means from German fresh and lively, so the character of this composition should be very energetic, not fast, just energetic. The farmer is returning home after a long working day. He must be tired, but he's obviously in a good mood. I know that some people would turn on the radio while driving on the way home and sing along. So I assume that the farmer might be singing while going home. The melody in the left hand is very vocally, and it should be played legato. So from the very beginning, when you start working on this composition, please pay attention to the sound and the phrasing. Don't forget to lift your fingers before you press the key. We need more power to imitate the farmer. Also pay attention to the fingering. In my edition, this passage should be played like this. Usually we will not use the thumb on the black key, but in this case it makes it easier to reach the full chord. I've also seen the edition that suggests to slide with the thumb from the B flat to A. Another score would suggest you to play these fingers. So you see there are different ways to play this. Please choose one version and stick to it. Right in the beginning we have the second inversion of the F major triad, both in the left and then the right hands. It sounds very energetic and joyful. The right hand should be played crisp and not too loud. Remember, there are 3 notes in the right hand and just 1 in the left. The right hand is just the accompaniment. Make sure all 3 notes come at the same time. You have to find a comfortable position where the fingers will be able to press the keys simultaneously. If you have a feeling that the right hand is way too loud, practice these chords in the silent mode, like this. Usually the notes in the chords are not played equally loud. Your upper voice should be played a bit louder than the bass and the middle notes. So your pinky should be strong. In the measure 3, the right hand has a 8th note and then the quarter note. Please make sure you do not play it like a 2 8 notes. Not like this. From the technical side, I have a feeling I played in the piano like this. So the first measures is like this. Pam pam, pam pam, and then pam pam, pam pam. This movement helps us with articulation. And again. Let's look what we have now. And now the middle part. Do you notice something special here? The right hand is playing melody again. So it sounds like a duet together with the left hand. The Happy Farmer is one of the pieces from the album for the youth. Robert Schumann composed this album as a Christmas present for his children, and he wrote that they're dear to him really on account of their family associations. So this might be the case that the farmer meets his son on the way home and the son joins his song. So from now on, this is a duet. I would really recommend to practice it as a duet without the middle notes. By the way, while practicing the duet, play with the fingering you will be using while playing the middle notes as well. It will make no sense to practice two different fingerings, and it would lead to confusions in the future. And once you add all the voices, make sure the accompaniment in the middle is not too loud. Not like this. Please take a look on the measure 13 and 14. Those are tricky because in the measure 13 we recognize the section you were practicing earlier. You feel kind of motivated, oh, I know it already, but then measure 14 comes and you never played this before. And this is the first time the left hand is playing two notes. We need to practice this transition between the measure 13 and 14th just in the left hand. And then with the right hand together. And then you repeat the duet section one more time and the piece is finished. We play measure 13 and 14. Let's sum up today's lesson. While choosing the tempo to play this composition, please think about the tired but happy farmer returning home. What would be your tempo to walk? The left hand should sing. Maybe you could invent some lyrics to practice left hand. Invent something like this. I'm going home. I want to see my wife, to greet my children, eat my dinner and relax. Just joking. Please make up something you want and practice this phrasing and legato in the left hand. It's really helpful. And try to think about this farmer. So we need some power to imitate the farmer in the left hand. So please try to think how his voice could sound. And so on. Always pay attention to the fingering. It helps you to avoid the confusions in the future. Don't forget about the so-called father-son duet in the middle section of this piece. Practice first the melody lines in the right and the left hand, the duet, and then the middle notes in the accompaniment. And please practice the melody line with the right fingering right away, even if you omit the accompaniment first. And now the full version in a slow tempo of a happy farmer, just in case you need some help while practicing this.